All right, so today, oh my God, I'm losing my voice because somebody who was very selfish visited me. And you hear this? Oh my God. So somebody who I haven't seen in years took a trip to New York to fly in all the way from another state, and they had an upper respiratory infection. And they basically told me, well, we're not going to see each other for a couple of years. I've been on antibiotics for about 4 or 5 days now. I'm not contagious. Well, this is how I lost my voice. And I just got a call from the same person the other day telling me now they have just tested positive for strep throat. Wonderful. Okay, so people, fuck you. Basically, I'm sorry. People are just shit, absolute shit. By the way, I love this person. If you're watching my video, I still love you, but pretty much that was an asshole move. Okay, so here we are. Now that I sound like fucking Funk Miser from the show Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah. Oh my God. Here we go. Yeah, you guys don't know who Funk Miser? Wait, Funkhauser? What the fuck was his name? Oh, I'll give you a snippet. All right, so here's Funkhauser. I sound just like this fucking dude because of some inconsiderate fucker.
I'm an orphan, okay?
You know what?
I'm an orphan.
Orphan.
Yeah, an orphan.
You're a little too old to be an orphan.
No, if you don't have parents, you're an orphan.
Oh, you could be 70 and be
You
an
can
orphan?
be 100 and be an orphan.
Oh, you can't be 100 and be an orphan.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I'm an orphan too. My mother's dead.
Little orphan Funkhauser.
Let me ask you something.
One of the things that bothers me a lot in life is when ice cream drips down the side of a cone. Doesn't that bother you? That's why you have to be very vigilant when you're eating ice cream cones. Look, there's a little drip. Get it. Oh, another drip. Got it.
Are you coming to the funeral?
Okay, so basically, Larry David is a fucking douche. And Funkhauser has a terrible voice like me. And this dick is licking an ice cream cone. And Funkhauser is now an orphan because both his parents are dead. And I'm an orphan too. Well, fuck. Oh, wait, my dad's still alive. Well, I'm still an orphan. And, okay, so you're going to have to get through this video with my creaky, croaky, crackling voice. And so what we're going to learn today is, boys and girls, how you can get duped into thinking you have antique glass when it's actually mid-century modern. And so this box is a beautiful casket. Yes, a casket. And I hate talking about caskets. And so this, oh my God, my fucking voice. God damn it, my YouTube career is over. And oh my God, this is terrible. And yeah, oh fuck, I can't do this. I have no voice. You motherfucker. Why did you have to visit me? Why did you have to come and see me? I'm better off actually friendless because fucking friends spread germs. Okay, back to I'm getting out of the rant fucking mode right now. I am so pissed at fucking selfish, inconsiderate people. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I probably have strep throat too. Fuck. Oh my God, I'm so fucking neurotic. I have to call my telehealth doctor. Yeah, because I don't leave the house. I have fucking agoraphobia also. So now the only way I can get doctor care is by going on like fucking video, like the Jetsons with my doctor. And I'm going to be like, yo, I need some antibiotics because I sound like fucking Funkhauser. Okay, so to the point of this whole video, I don't even know where I'm going at anymore. Basically, how you can get duped into thinking you have an antique piece of glass, especially if you collect, let's check this out, Baccarat French glass, or I'm trying to think of another kind of glass. Oh yeah, Bohemian or Czechoslovakian glass. And yeah, you take one look at this if you're a collector of Czech glass, or oh my God, my voice is fucking horrible. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Or you would think this is actually French, right? And I'm going to give you a close up. Here we go. And you're going to see a deer. Don't know if you can see this. Hopping a fence. You see this beautiful engraving. This is wheel cut and it's etched. So you see this gorgeous stag with a beautiful outdoor scene. We're going to check out this. And if you look on the side of the box, you can see these wheel cuts and these beautiful cross-hatched designs going throughout the piece. It follows throughout the whole piece on all sides. But why is this not antique? And why is this not French? And why is this actually not Czechoslovakian. Aha. Well, first we're going to find out how a lot of sellers will list this as antique French Baccarat glass, and or they'll say it's antique French Grand Tour or Palais Royal glass, and or they'll say it's antique Bohemian glass, and you're going to be like, wow, this thing is over 100 years old. Oh my God, I can't even do my sound. Oh, fuck, I sound like, I sound terrible. Well, fuck me. Oh my God, my YouTube career is definitely now over because of a fucking asshole that had to fly in from another state to attend a fucking funeral. No, she's not an orphan. It was just a stupid cousin or some shit. And had to come and visit me when I never ever leave the fucking house in the first place. So you come and say, I'm going to take you out to lunch, which I ended up treating for anyway. And then, to add insult to injury, you fucking make me sick with an upper respiratory infection. This is going to be a rant video also. And now I probably have strep fucking throat. Motherfucker. All right. So when I bought this, I was told this was antique and it was French glass. And I believed it. Thank God I only paid $50 for it. But this actually has the same value as antique counterparts. And you can be like, what? But it's from the 1950s. It's mid-century modern. Oh no, boys and girls. This happens to be Italian. And how I found out, I had this for years, thinking this was antique glass. And I thought it was either French or Bohemian. And then I did a little more research and I found out what we have here is Murano glass. And Murano Italian art glass. And it's actually a chunk of crystal that weighs several pounds. It is really heavy duty. But what is the dead giveaway? Well, usually Murano glass is not signed. None of the glass I mentioned, even the French or Bohemian, was signed. Sometimes they would have a sticker on the bottom. The sticker disappears. Sometimes there might be an inscribed signature in there. Not happening in this situation. But let's look at the first clue about this box. All right, do you see this wavy pattern for this little thumb spot to lift up the glass to open it? That is unmistakably Murano. That's a Murano glass trait with these boxes. Okay, let's check out clue number 2. We're going to open up the box and we're going to see the brass and the brass mountings. Now, if this was antique, this would be patinated. It would be blackened from age, possibly have verdigris. But look how clean and shiny this is. This is telling you that this is actually newer and not antique. So let's look at why you would possibly be fooled into believing that this was Bohemian, possibly by the Moser Company, or French. All right, so we're going to go to a cutaway. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so Bohemian glass is absolutely beautiful. And you'll see a lot of it in different colors. It's not always in clear, but you'll see these wheel cut engravings going throughout it. Here's a beautiful fancy Gothic design right here. Sorry about that. We got some asshole YouTube notification interrupting. Here's some more examples. And again, it came in all different colors. And these are antique pieces. So right away, you're like, wow, okay, I have an antique box. But you really don't. And I'm trying to find one with, by the way, look at some of these gorgeous Moser Bohemian boxes. Now, there was other companies making stuff like this, by the name of, I believe, Eggerman. And they would have stags going throughout them. Here's another example, $780, a hinged box. And if you look, you'll see these beautiful designs, all wheel etched in there, some with stag scenes going throughout them. And here's some examples of Bohemian glass that has the stags. And you'll see a lot of stags being represented, even in clear glass, etched, leaping stags. Here's another example of an antique Bohemian amber colored one. Here's a ruby glass one. So right away, there you go. They're usually jumping fences. Right away, you're going to be like, wow, it's Bohemian. It's antique. And it's snot. And here's another one, another clear glass stag scene. So it's easy to really get fooled. Well. I found on a website, which is an antique forum, someone wrote Bohemian cut glass, lidded box with deer, stag, age, country. And it looks very similar to mine. Perhaps it was the eBay seller that sold me this box, he posted on the website. Wow, quite interesting. Was asking, yes, wait a minute, it looks like it's my box. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. So they probably tried to figure out what the heck this was before selling it. I think it's the same exact box. Look at that. And there was only one reply. And this person is a known antiques expert and got it wrong. I tend to think of those animal etches as being the Reciental. I can't pronounce that. It's a German area. Yeah. So she's thinking that this is German. Now, I can see why she would think it's German, because most of these boxes would have these stag scenes on them. And let's try to blow this up. Yeah, we got another one here. Sold. And these sell for quite a bit of money. Now, here's a lot of examples of people just getting it wrong. And again, you see that scallop design? They're saying antique French glass trinket box casket. They call these caskets. And yeah, this person also got duped. This is Italian. Now we come to our Murano glass, which came in a variety of colors. Now these are mid-century glass. Now I'm going to show you this one, this ruby red one for $699. Yes, they get the same price as the antiques. And we have that same exact piece, oops, right here that you lift up. Oh my God, these freaking YouTube notifications. I'm going to have to shut the volume off. Sorry. Okay, so anyone that pops up, we won't hear. But here we go. Let's check out. Okay. And what do you see there? That same exact thumb piece or finger piece to lift the box up and opened. And yep, there's the side view. Hold on. Let's hold up our box. And I'm trying not to break it. Hang in there. And you can see it has like the same shape right there. And we got that same scalloped, don't know if you can see this, the same scalloped little piece right there. So now what we really have is actual Murano glass, mid-century modern, that is. And as you can see, it does not sell for cheap. Okay, and there's this website that does appraisals. And they did an appraisal on a red glass box. And here's what the person had to say. And by the way, I'm going to show you something. The stickers go missing. So there would have been a sticker on the bottom of my box. Let's check out the other picture. And here we go. I'm trying to show you the different, okay, whoops, I want to go back. And again, here's that scallop design. And what did they have to say in the appraisal? Let's check it out. So it says, this is a vintage mid-20th century 1950s hinged, lid encased red orange glass casket or trinket box from Murano, Italy, that was produced by Fratelli Toso and has its original country of origin foil label on the underside. Aha! So we learned something, don't we? Okay, so here's another one in blue. It actually sold on Etsy. Vintage from the 1940s. And there we go. We got that scalloped piece to lift up the top in a different color. This is cased glass. And yeah, very easy to get fooled. But the prices actually still remain high for these mid-century modern boxes. And here are some more. You'll see them in many different shapes, many different colors, really cool designs, in cylindrical shapes as well. Even they'll even have like glass that glows in the dark, some with gold gilding throughout it. Again, here's our scalloped, lift tab. There we go. Here's another one with a scalloped lift tab. And this is a beautiful opaline or opaline glass. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Here's some more. And you can see these casket boxes came in all different sizes, colors, shapes as you go along. 1950s, mid-century, modern. Here we go. Here's way more. And they actually command very, very, very high prices, which is really quite cool. Here's another example of mine. I have this particular piece in my collection. Let's click on it and let's get a little eye candy. Here we go. And my information, we're going to view the image. And I had this gorgeous gradiated, almost like a lavender cranberry type of color one. Again, with this wavy type of pattern. This is almost like a treasure box shape. There we go. So something like this, even though it's mid-century modern, not antique, it's not Bohemian, it's not German, It's not French. Something like this would actually, if I had my Etsy shop, I would sell this in the $500 to $700 range. And why is that? Because you have this very, very, very intricate hand cut etchings going throughout it. So this is wheel cut all along every side and every corner of this actual box. Look at this. Here we go. Let's check this out. Look at the beautiful workmanship. So a lot of people get confused into thinking these boxes and they'll sell them on Etsy, on Ruby Lane, on eBay, and they'll sell them for big bucks and say that they're antique. Although these will get the same price as the antiques, they are mid-century modern. So always look for this scalloped, right here, this scalloped design, and then you'll definitely know you have something that is not old. And check out the metal. If it's shiny and clean, you got something mid-century modern. Okay, hopefully my voice will come back soon. I will not sound like Funkhauser, whatever the hell his name is from Curb Your Enthusiasm. And yeah, I got some cool shit coming in the mail today. And hopefully we can do an unboxing if I don't lose my voice further, because of some fucking selfish asshole had to actually get me out of the house and made me visit them. Well, shit.